Pete from Wild Blue Fishing Charters here. I was just going to run you quickly through one of our most popular trips that we do many of each year. It's a trip from Afate Island up to Epi. Afate Island is where the plane lands. It's, you might call, the mainland of the group of 83 islands in Vanuatu. But we're located in behind, there's a little island here called Iririki Island. That's where our diving operation and our game fishing operations based. We have accommodation and everything there, but our trip to Epi entails leaving Port Vila. This is also, I might mention, north on the chart, but we leave Port Vila here. We head out past, this is an area known as Devil's Point, towards the Marlin Highway. As you can see, the Marlin Highway is water of depths well over 1,000 metres, and it goes hundreds of miles south and hundreds of miles north. So we fish our way up along the Marlin Highway. It's about an 80 nautical mile trip to Epi, so we need to keep cracking, but we've sort of fished our way across these seamounds and so forth. If we haven't seen very much activity in the lower part of the journey, we tend to pass in by Cook's Reef here. This is a little atoll that becomes dry at low tide. It can be very good for wahoo, dogtooth tuna and so forth. We then move further north off the Marlin Highway, quite a good area for marlin and sailfish through here, onto Layman Bay. Layman Bay is our first point of call, or we usually spend quite a few nights there. Some very good island style accommodations, quite basic, ni Vanuatu run, but it's comfortable for anglers, and it just allows us to get to a lot of other locations. Day two normally finds us fishing out of Layman Bay. We've got some rock structure out the end here, very good for popping for GTs. We were there several days ago and we had a GT at 37 kilos. We just couldn't. Lepevi volcano here. Lepevi volcano is a volcano that sticks straight out of the ocean there. Still very active. No crater in it, but lots of smoke and ash running down the sides of it. Very spectacular place. Great for wahoo, sailfish, dogtooth tuna all around the top end here. We usually fish our way back over towards these seamounds here. Seamounds here come up to about, it says 53 metres on the chart. I think on the depth sounder we get about 34 metres. Very good for dogtooth jigging and so forth. Catch dogtooth, GTs and so forth off the bottom there. We normally head over to, there's an underwater volcano here, once again comes up to about 34 metres. Also quite good wahoo in the area, usually circling around the seamound, also GTs, dogtooth and so forth on the bottom. And we'd normally fish our way home. So we try and break the days up with some jigging and some trolling and some popping and so forth, so no one gets too bored of any one thing or gets too tired doing some of the more strenuous types of fishing. Day two then can take us across here towards, this is the island of Malakula, one of the very large islands in the island group. There's a great group of islands down here called the Masculine Islands. Lots of great little inlets and bommies and coral structure along here. We find this fantastic. We've had days there where we've caught in a morning more than 5 GTs, more than 25 kilos. So a lot of good popping activity there. There's some jigging activity. We tow baits around in these inlets, catch good sized dogtooth tuna and so forth. For the people that want to really focus on that sort of fishing, we've also got a guest house up here in Port Sandwich, and that allows us to fish here most of the day into Port Sandwich, fish for the next day, then work our way back across here to Layman Bay again. Just really great for the people who want to jig and pop. Another place that we can get to for a day is trawl our way out of Layman Bay across here to Desheliak Bank. Desheliak Bank's quite a good seamound there. It comes up to, it says 94 metres on, or 97 metres on the chart here. It comes up to about 50 metres in the shallowest part, and we find very productive jigging for dogtooth and so forth. A lot of doggies, you won't stop there, but we also catch a lot, normally around the 100 metre mark. Fantastic fishing there. Other days, lots of good fishing in close around the islands here, around Epi Island. There's some great fishing all around Palmer Island here, so you can spend 5 or 6 days here very easily and comfortably and not go over the same ground twice. Another place we get to, it's a little bit of a stretch to do in a day to get down here and back. Sometimes with liveaboard trips we actually stay in here at Leica Island, but there's some great dogtooth action also around this part of Epi Island. As you can see here, lots of seamounts and structure around here, but to get down here we're pretty limited in time and get back for a day, so lot better activity just in closer. For the last day we normally leave quite early in the morning and just reverse what we did on the first day, work our way back down out onto the Marlin Highway and continue on back to Port Vila. Once again another 8 to 10 hour day. Back home and light the barbecue, have a cold beer and eat some of the fish we've just caught. So I hope that gives you a bit of information about what we do on some of our trips, but if you need any more information send me an email and be more than happy to get back to you. Thank you very much. Bye.